Hey guys, it's your girl Vibes Missy checking in, and today I'm just gonna do a little rant on something that happened to me this week. Um, um, as you already know, I'm a teacher in Japan, a foreign teacher in Japan, and this week, well, if you know anything about Japanese culture, you'll know that women are seen as inferior to men, right? And are treated as such. And also, to accommodate this kind of belief, the women here act very stupid and they do act as if they are inferior to men. All right, so I'm a female teacher here, and I have this male teacher, and I think he's from Singapore. I'm not sure, but it's the same Asian culture, right? He's always undermining me in class. Like, he's always very condescending. He's always trying to hurry the activities for them to be finished, just so he'll get the opportunity to turn around and say, like, what next do you have? And this week I just couldn't stand it anymore. Like, we were in class and I made some little cards for the students to match the sentences together. And what he did was, the activity was almost to the end. And what he did was he turned around and said, "Oh, there are no matching cards for these." And I said, "I'm 100% sure that they're matching cards for those cards." I said, "I have two cards. Did you tell the students to come and check to see if my cards matches the ones that they have?" And I got very angry because this is something that has been going on for a little while. And I was just like really upset. And I couldn't hold it inside. So, of course, it did show on my face that I was angry. I mean, like, I didn't shout at him or I didn't do anything, but like, my facial expressions did show that I was angry, right? So, anyways, I continued to do the class, and then at the end of the class, I went to the head English teacher, and I was just like, you know what? I can't stand this anymore. This man is very condescending. He's very rude. He's always talking down to me in class, and I cannot stand it anymore. I said, "Can you please talk to him? Because if he has a problem with my activities, I have no problem doing his activities. I can go to the class, he prepares his activities, and I'll do them." And she was like, "All right, Sasha, please calm down." And she went and she spoke to him and whatnot, right? And then he came in the teacher's room and he was like, "What's the problem?" Now, mind you, this man has been doing this for like a couple of weeks now. He's been doing it, like, he's done it not only once, not twice, not 3 times, but he's done it several times. So he knows exactly what he's doing, right? He came into the teacher's room and he was like, "What's the problem?" And I just walked out because, like, I didn't want to even talk to him because I was so mad. Like, I didn't want to blow up on him or anything. So I just excused myself from the teacher's room. I didn't say anything. I allowed her to speak to him. Anyways, after lunch, I went outside to cool off and then did my other classes. And then after lunch, like, you know, I came inside and he came to me and he was like, "Oh, Stasha Sensei, what's the problem?" And I'm just like, you know what? At this point in time, I'm very angry. I'm still very angry and I don't think I can speak to you right now. So can you just please give me some time to gather my thoughts and then I'll talk to you afterwards. Anyways, after I was finished, I kind of wrote down my thoughts so that I could talk to him and I wouldn't lose my train of thoughts. So I said to him, "Are you ready to speak now?" And he came to me and I was just like, you know, telling him what are the reasons why I was angry and whatnot. And then he was like, "Oh, he doesn't know what I'm talking about." I'm like, "Really, dude? You don't know what I'm talking about?" Anyways, I was like, you know what? As of now on, I have 1 month left. And as of now on, if you have a problem with my activities, can you please prepare your own activities for the class? He was like, "No, no, no, I don't have a problem with your activity. I don't know why you're being emotional." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Anyways, he was like, afterwards, I said, please prepare your activities. If you have a problem with my activities, I have no problem doing your activities. That's fine. You said it was a misunderstanding, that I misunderstood you being condescending. Okay, fine. But please prepare your activities as of now on. Anyways, so after that, he turned around and he was like, I guess he wanted to say something else to make himself feel good. He was like, oh, can you please not be emotional in class? So I said to him, excuse me? Can you please not show any emotions in class? I said, first of all, hold up. There is no way you can come to me in class, say something condescending to me in class, and not expect me to have emotions. You are rude. I said, first of all, I am not Japanese. Therefore, I have emotions and feelings. If you do not want me to react, don't say anything to me in class. Wait until after class before you say anything to me. Because if you say something to me and I don't like it, I'm going to react. I am human. I am human. I am not Japanese, right? I said, he was looking at me. I said, listen, where I'm from, the hemisphere that I am from, people react to whatever you say to them. If you're rude to them and they don't like it, they're going to react. Whether it be in facial expressions, or they'll say back something to you rude or something, but people will react. I'm human. It's human to react to anything bad that you say to somebody. Or if you do something wrong to somebody, it is human to react. Anyways, he was like, okay, and he walked off. And like, I was just like, and when I was arguing with him, I said, this is one of the reasons why I'm leaving Japan. This is one of the reasons why I'm leaving, because I cannot be a robot. I'm not a robot, and I can't be a robot. Right? If you say something to me, I have to respond. If it doesn't suit well with me, I have to respond. It's a Japanese way to not respond and to be robotic. And like, if you ever like lived in their society before, you'll know that everything that they do is robotic. From the way they speak, to the way they talk, to the way they react, everything is robotic about them. There's nothing human about them. Nothing human at all. So there is this theory that when people come here, they're trying to make you into that kind of robotic thing. I can't do it. I'm a human being, and where I was raised with emotions and feelings. Therefore, if something is done to me, then I'm going to react. For them, since they've been kids growing up, they're trained to be robotic. When you're sad, this is how you should react. When you're happy, this is how you should react. When you're angry, this is how you should react. They're trained to be like that. Trained, like they're robotic. I can't do that. And I think it's very unfair for foreigners to come here and for them to expect you to be robotic. It's ridiculous. Like, seriously, ridiculous. You were raised a different way. You were brought up a different way. And you're here for the cultural experience. Instead of them trying to understand the cultural difference and to understand how you react to different things, they're trying to make you into one of them. Which is totally ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. There's no way that you can be rude to somebody, condescending, speaking down to somebody, and not expect them to react. And considering that this man was not even from Japan, he's from Singapore, I was very disappointed. So clearly in Singapore, that's how it is in Singapore too. Apparently in Asia, it is wrong for you to be a woman. I'm telling you guys, this is crazy. And this is one of the reasons why I really can't wait to leave Japan, because I just can't. I can't. I'm a human being. I have feelings. I have emotions. And I have to react. I can't be a robot. I can't stand still and just look at you with a blank stare and have a poker face. I can't. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I'm human, and I'm a very emotional person. I'm filled with emotions. So therefore, I am going to react. I have to react. I don't know how not to. And for them to ask me to even do that is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So yeah. There goes the end of my small rant for the week. Yeah. If you guys have any questions that you want to ask me about my experience here in Japan, I'll give it to you straight with no chaser, according to Wendy Williams. I think I can write a book. Like, I think after I'm done, like after I've left, I may just write a novel on my experience here in Japan. Yeah, but here is totally different, and yeah, it's really an experience. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys want a tutorial on this makeup look that I'm wearing, please feel free to leave a comment down in the box below, and I will definitely do a tutorial on this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's your girl Vibes Missy checking out. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.